Hey there, this is Amy Gaddis from Whistle Thicket Farmstead. I am making this video today to talk about natural horse keeping. We are kind of in the middle of winter. I'm sure spring is right around the corner, but it sure doesn't feel like it. And having horses in the winter can be a bit of a challenge, especially if you are committed to providing them with more of a natural horse keeping method where we don't use blankets. They have full access to a shelter when they want, but we have been having some unusually cold weather, lots of snow, lots of ice, so the horses are having to use their calories, their metabolism has increased to keep themselves warm, and I've noticed their body condition scores have been dropping. We went into this winter with kind of above average body condition scores. Otherwise, my horses were all a little bit on the chubby side, and I did that intentionally because I like to make sure that they're going to have enough fat to burn in the winter to stay warm, but then come into spring still looking, you know, healthy and good. What I'm finding is that most of my horses are, well, my herd consists of some easy keepers, ones that don't require a lot of extra food, that I kind of have to watch so they don't get overweight and experience some of the issues that come along with that, like founder. And then I have a couple that are more hard keepers, which I just feel like I'm constantly feeding them to try to help them maintain their ideal weight. And so I've been feeding them what you could consider a whole food diet. The ingredients I purchase separately. They eat alfalfa pellets, which are soaked. They eat rice bran, and then they get a vitamin mineral supplement that's a balancer. Of course, I don't know where these ingredients come from. I don't know if they're organic, and I find that for the hard keepers, I'm having to feed more and more and more, which to me is a red flag that I need to kind of look into my feeding regime and maybe try some other options, because I'm really not happy with how it's working. So I have been learning about this new food that is on the market. It's called Aero. It is a whole food horse feed, and it's some really amazing looking stuff. The ingredients are all human grade, so you could eat them yourself. There are absolutely no chemicals in this food, which is really hard to find with your everyday horse feed. There's no GMOs, no molasses, no soy, no corn, no wheat. So this is really just pure stuff, and it claims to be a complete feed, meaning that it contains all the essential vitamin and minerals that your horse need to be healthy. And it actually, the website, I'm reading it here, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at the website here with you. The website claims that you can actually feed less feed to your horse, so that you can have a lower quantity because it's such a high quality that you don't need to feed as much. And that's really interesting for me from a financial or economic standpoint. I could actually save money and feed my horses something that is even better for them. The ingredients are just beautiful. I'm gonna go to the feed store and I'll make a video when I finally open this bag, but it contains alfalfa and timothy. They're whole oats, sunflower seeds, green peas, yellow peas, rice bran oil, ground flax, rose hips, green cabbage, papaya, algae, organic yeast, anise, and fenugreek. I don't know if I pronounced that right. So it's just a really good looking food. The protein percentage is 13.5%. The fiber is 14, the crude fat is 11, and for what I've learned about equine nutrition, those are all ideal percentages. So what you're getting is a reduced grain load. You're not filling them up with wheat middlings and other fillers. And then you pair that with a quality forage, good hay, and then you have a happy, healthy horse. And reading their testimonials, they have all these before and after pictures. I mean, some of them look like completely different animals after eating Crypto Aero for a few months. And I very much am hoping to add to that testimonial with my own horses here at home. And they're, you know, I'm gonna switch grains. We're gonna try this. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll show you a video of my horses now so we can have a good before and after video. And then I'm gonna also make some videos about some other things that I'm going to be implementing into my feeding regime. I'm gonna start up my fodder system again. I'll explain more about that, but fodder is a great and affordable way to make sure your horses have something live and green year-round. And I'm also going to be looking into providing my horses with free choice forage so that they can have hay all day long instead of just once in the morning and once in the afternoon. They're really designed to kind of munch on stuff throughout the day, being a grazing animal. So those are a couple more videos that will be doing under this topic, and I will see you at the feed store. Bye-bye.
No.
Okay, so we are back on Whistle Thicket Farmstead with our new bag of Crypto Aero whole food for horses. I thought I would show you the big opening. I'm excited to see what this stuff looks like. I've seen pictures of it online, and it actually looks good enough to eat. Since it is human grade, we actually could eat it. Maybe I'll serve some to Tom for breakfast. But here we go. This is the Crypto Aero. Looks pretty good. I think this is one of the papaya here. It smells delicious. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Okay. So have poured out a serving of food for one of my hard keepers, my mare Izzy. This right here is what she eats once in the morning and once again in the evening. This is a scoop and a half of alfalfa, 2 to 3 scoops of this rice bran, and then this is her 1 cup of balancer, which is vitamin, minerals, protein. She gets this herbal supplement, which I really like, and I'm going to continue feeding this. It's definitely a whole food. Tom calls it Izzy's weed. It calms her down, but it's just herbal chamomile, marshmallow root, that kind of stuff. This is a magnesium supplement to help prevent ulcers from getting into her stomach lining. So yeah, this is pretty heavy. This takes her almost an hour to eat. It's a lot of food. It's expensive, but this is what I've been feeding her this winter, and she is still losing weight and looking a little bit rough. Her body condition score is not where I want it to be. So, to show you a comparison, I have measured out the recommended serving size for a horse of Izzy's weight, and actually a little more because I want her to gain weight of the Crypto Aero. So this is 1 serving for a horse like Izzy of the Crypto Aero. This is, how many pounds, Tom? This is 2 pounds, which is equal to 4 cups. And this is supposed to give her everything she needs to have a whole, healthy diet. And the whole premise of this company is that because these are all high-grade, human-quality foods, the horse can easily digest them and then kind of optimize the nutritional benefits. with these more man-made ingredients, the horse's body isn't really able to break them down the way that they advertise, so they're not really getting the most out of this. So I'm excited about this because you can just see the difference. If I can go from this to this and Izzy look better, then I definitely think the cost per serving will decrease. So I'm going to spend this next week using up what I have of this for my horses and starting to transition the Crypto Aero into their diet kind of gradually. You always want to make changes gradually with horses to prevent colic. This will probably take me 1 to 2 weeks to get them fully switched over to this. So what I'm going to do is actually, she's still going to get her dinner tonight, but I'm going to add a little bit of this so she can start to get used to it. And that's what we're going to do. So stay tuned. I hope to do an update in 10 days and then again in 30 days to show you what Izzy looks like and how she's responding to her new food, and of course the other horses as well. Oh, one more thing is the Crypto Aero is a complete diet. They do recommend a pink salt rock or like a Redmond rock, and then that with a good quality forage is all they need to have a 100% complete diet. So, until next time, thank you.